This is just hello, my name's Bill Dodson. This is just an introduction here. Gonna get started on this. I have a USB webcam here. It's my video camera. And we take a quick tour here. I'll show you the foundry and come back in here and discuss my agenda. And see if anybody's interested in seeing what I'm up to. My video camera is this snazzy little darling. Out here, this is my foundry area. You see over there's a 48-inch belt grinder I made. There's my 2-burner forge. Treadle hammer I just finished building about a week and a half ago. I'm not completely done, got some tinkering left to do. There's my pseudo anvil. Piece 24-inch I-beam. Works for now. We have 2 furnaces out here. One against the wall is electric 220 with an 8-inch burner, and this is just gas furnace. That little rolling seat right there has aluminum ingots in it, and blue boxes are wet sand ready to go into those flasks up there. I've also got my ingot pots up there. This is normally my tractor garage, and that's my annealing oven in the corner. This shed right here is steel storage, and where I keep gas for the lawnmower, which seems to be gobbling it up of late. This is a hobby shop. This is my bolt storage, miscellaneous fasteners, 1x30, vacuum cleaner, miscellaneous power tools, bunch of crap in boxes. That little bandsaw is a very cool tool. Got a 180 Hobart handler wire feed up here that I can run stainless, aluminum, or steel with. That's why the argon bottle's sitting over there. That little thing on the bottom is a V-bore plasma cutter / TIG / arc. Holy crap, I've been welding for 50 years, and this V-bore was my first experience with a hot start on an arc welder. Wow, it makes that arc welder so much easier to use. I don't know where these were 50 years ago, but I shy away from stick unless I actually need the muscle, penetration and such. And stick with the wire for the simple reason it's cleaner and faster. The stick's a lot more trouble. With that hot start on there, I'll grab that stick right now. It works good. I'm tickled pink with it. This 272 I'm working on. I'd be putting the motor on right now, but FedEx decided I wasn't home yesterday, even though I was, and didn't deliver my damn motor. Wifey sitting at the breakfast bar, gates wide open. And what the driver said was, nobody's home, no one just delivered to the place like that. Normally they would have just thrown it on my porch, but for some reason he never even came in my driveway. But anyway, that's the 272 I'm working on. I gotta go away for just a second here. I'm running 2 air conditioners in here because humidity's up to 85%. And mortals could die out there. It's friggin' hot, man. Let's see, back in the middle of the screen. There we go. This little hobby shop, I have a full-size shop down below. I have an acetylene rig down there, horizontal bandsaw. Vertical floor mount bandsaw, got a drill press down there, got commercial table saw grinders, another 436 sander, my desk, another computer, that one's a desktop. It's hotter than hell in there, and the main reason I built this hobby shop is because I can heat and cool it. Yesterday I decided that in spite of the fact that this 10,000 works fine right behind me, I haven't finished insulating this building yet. It seems somewhat inadequate. So I drug this little 8,000 out, plumbed it out through that vent hole right there. Uh, now I'm running 18,000 BTUs of air in here, and it's comfy in here, boy. It's nice and cool. I think we're at about 71, 72 degrees. Uh, yeah, the wood lathe there, versatile piece of equipment. I use it to turn aluminum, bronze, and polish and green steel on. I also use it for wood. But I'm pointing out that it's not limited to that exclusively. These are more trouble than I thought. There. I retired about a year ago after 50 years of working primarily in the RV industry. Did a lot of other things back when I was younger in the RV industry. When winter came, everybody got laid off because there weren't any customers till spring. We just didn't sell a whole lot during the winter. We might keep one guy on or have you come in part-time. So I did work for Gibson Cryogenics, for instance, building helium generators for the Air Force. Ametek straws, we built quality control on Maverick missiles. Just a myriad of stuff like that. I built boilers. I worked at a place in Tucson that built underground gasoline storage tanks out of steel. He had to close when they went to fiberglass tanks and made the steel tanks illegal. They dug them all up and replaced them with fiberglass. Put Manny out of business. He did some work for Magma Copper, and then we built some big storage tanks and whatnot. I was his layout fitter guy there. In Tucson, worked for Harshbarger Industrial as a layout fitter. And I worked for Cornell Energy in their R&D department as their primary fabricator. They'd come up with an idea and I'd build it. And when we would try it. So I have a myriad of skills. As an RV tech, I worked on in-motion satellites, forward-looking radar, computerized leveling systems, flooring, sheet metal, roofing, pretty much everything you need to do to fix an RV, anything that can go wrong with it. My little shop here, for 25 years, we're a warranty station for almost every manufacturer in the industry. And you'd be hard to find any of the accoutrements to an RV that we didn't offer warranty services on. Pretty hard to find that in a single bay shop with one tech. Don't get me wrong, I had helpers, but none of them had ever been to any RV training other than what I did. I have so many RV-related certificates, I don't even know how many I have. Who cares? The springs on my treadle hammer came from HWH, who makes hydraulic leveling systems and rim systems. When I started thinking about springs, that popped into my mind immediately. Those are perfect for this job. I called them up and had them send me a test. Now I'm thrilled with them. They work great. See, little cutting torch over there, propane and little green bottle. I just fell into that little green bottle not too long ago. And decided, okay, I'll go ahead and look at the propane. I'm not filling that little tiny acetylene bottle. Holy crap, it costs almost as much to fill that little tiny bottle as it costs to fill my 50 cubic footer down in the shop. I'm not doing that. Up here I mainly need heat more than cutting anyway. Crap. I got a refrigerator in here, I got stereo in here, and pretty much everything I need to do anything I want to do. I'm not a blacksmith, though I see a lot of things that come from blacksmithing that I can make use of. So I went ahead and built a forge and a small foundry, more into casting I'm not a knife maker. I'm way more interested in making tools. Uh, that treadle hammer out there is derived from the Clay Spencer straight acting treadle hammer. These treadle hammers that swing a friggin' sledgehammer, this is just a waste of time. There's no accuracy there, no way to gain any accuracy. When I built this treadle hammer, one of the things I was looking at is when that hammer comes down, I want it to hit the same place every damn time. The Clay Spencer uses roller skate wheels to stabilize the hammer as it travels through the mass, up and down. To me, this seemed like somewhat obtrusive for one thing, and ugly, and just kind of like the stabilization is an afterthought. If you look at this 272 over here, turn that down, there, and get closer. See the bolt right there on the bottom, right at the very top of the bottom mass? What that is, you've got a 3/8 threaded coupler there. Inside that threaded coupler is a 3/8 ball bearing and a spring that presses against the tracking mass that goes up and down with the roller bearing and forces it up against the wall of that tube stock and to keep it stable when it's running. That seemed like a much easier way to go than trying to shim this stupid thing. I gave thought to taking a strong C-clamp, taking the pad off it, and just using the ball and crutching the tube a little bit to compensate for that and get it tighter. And I don't want to do that. This works just fine, and I'm pretty happy with it. The little twisty handle up on the top, I didn't twist that. My steel supplier had a whole bundle of that. Half-inch steel twisted like that. Sold me the whole bundle for $10. There's 150 pounds of steel there. Which I'll figure out something to do with it. I don't know what, but I'll do something with it. Made that treadle hammer out of an English wheel. Should have gone online and see what English wheels were going for before I cut it up. Holy crap. I bought the stupid thing for $125 10 years ago, and it paid me back at least 20, 30 times. I used it to straighten out the lower aluminum front corners of Airstreams. Those are called Bannerats. They get rocky like crazy, and Airstream no longer makes those. You can't replace them other than with a piece of plastic. And people who spent $50,000 renovating an antique Airstream really don't want to hang a piece of plastic right on the front. So we took those Bannerats off the coach. It's about a 4-hour job to pull them both. About an hour each on the English wheel. Put them back on, they look like brand new. That English wheel worked good. But since I retired and I'm not working on Airstreams anymore, I had no use for it. It sat idle in the corner over there over a year. I'm in a quandary what to do with the wheels from it. I have the 10-inch main wheel. That weighs about 65 pounds. And 7 of them, of the small wheels with various stages of doming on them, these are all made out of high-speed steel. So I'm going to figure out a use for that high-speed steel and a way to get to it, rather than just scrapping them out. Anyway, this 272, when I'm done building it, I'm probably going to put it right there and take the 436 outside. I don't really want to put this piece of equipment outside. That's just a rough introduction. Who I am, what I do. I like to fabricate stuff. I like to look at the machines that people are building. and then I'll look at that machine real hard and see if I can figure out a way to make it one more efficient, cleaner, more compact. It's a biggie. I looked at the straight acting Clay Spencer and said, wow, what a monstrosity. Not to mention that piece of 6-inch steel that John has underneath his for an anvil. That piece of steel costs more than that entire friggin' kettle hammer of mine. The kettle hammer, I think I'm in that $125, maybe $150. Not very much. Main frame came from an English wheel that I owned for nothing. Hope you like the introduction. We'll do more videos once I get myself together in here. I have a problem with these videos. I have to be careful about my language because I'm used to working alone, and none of the videos I've made previously are postable. So I have to be pretty careful about how I do this video scenario. Anyway, I'll be back once I get myself together and have something worthy of actually posting. You know, like maybe this table right here. If anybody didn't notice it, that's a welding table. The little roller there. Pull a pin on the bottom, flips back, is extendable to level off with the table. The other side has a flip-up arm with a brace, thereby making that table longer so that you can hang out and work on longer stuff without having to fight with it. The vise can stow underneath. It's slid into a piece of Telspar tubing, and it can slide in and lock from either side, whichever is more convenient for the work you're doing. Those two 5/16 bolts right there raise these wheels up, or down I should say. There's one on the other end that raises the other wheel up. Then I can take the whole contraption and shove it up underneath that bench over there out of my way and clear my floor. That's a piece of 3/16 on that tabletop. Probably should have gone 3/8. When I put it on there, it was true. But now I don't trust it for truth. So as long as you remember that when you're working on it, it works fine. Ah, crap. Take blood thinners so I bleed all the time. Pay no attention to the blood dripping on the floor. I don't know what else to tell you. That deadbolt up there where I got the air conditioner piped out in the corner goes with that fan right there. That fan right there is a high velocity fan. Used to be on a basement air conditioner on a 40-foot diesel pusher motorhome. And what this thing does is it pumps cold air from the air conditioning system up the back wall of that motorhome and all the way forward to the driver's compartment. That son of a gun moves a lot of air very quickly. What I use it for in here is if I'm painting, welding, got sanding going on the leg, making a bunch of dust or something. Open that window, flip that fan, and you can watch it pull air from that side and push it out that way with the door closed. If you open the door, then you get airflow coming in from the doorway. So that doesn't work. You got to keep the door closed when you're using that vent to move the dust and paint and etc. out of here with that fan. Otherwise, you got air coming from both ends, and it defeats the purpose of the fan. Anyway, I'm going to go for now. I'll be back when I have something worthy of showing you. Talk to you then. Bye.